Hey, so I wanted to do a garden update, but I thought we'd start in here because I wanted to show you the kimchi. So it's just soaking in the salt water, and it's got all those tiny baby carrots and radishes in it. And then I'll go in here, and that's the mix. It's got peppers from the garden and green onions and all the garlic and stuff like that. But I'm going to show you what else is going on in the garden. Daisy! So the strawberries, I harvested them today. But they're pretty much getting finished up. We're not getting so many new ones every day. I had enough to make a bunch of jelly. And pretty much just come out here and eat them every day. And the raspberries right here, they're about to be making raspberries. All those right there, those little clusters, are going to be tons and tons of raspberries. And then over here, back here, these are white raspberries. They're a little bit different. And again, they're about to be making lots and lots of little raspberries. And this was the old sunflower house, but I actually decided to plant some cucumbers in there, so we're going to see how that does. And show you what's going on in the front. This is the bed. Has cucumbers in it, some squash, and then green beans over here on the side. And so I'm actually going to come in here soon and thin it out so that basically you're gone. So there's about 6 inches in between. And then all these sticks, they'll be able to climb up. I'll start on this bed. Some more strawberries, of course, lots of kale. But then you see I have some tomatoes and peppers. Tomatoes and peppers. All these peas are coming in. You can see from the purple flowers everywhere. Carrots, I came in here and thinned them out really well. So now that when I pick them, they're about the size of my pinky, which is about how I like them. Some more Napa cabbage over here, and tomato. These guys are making peas too. And I actually came in here underneath at the bottom and I put in some green beans because they're going to transition in at the same time. The peas transition out. I don't know if you can see this guy. There he is, look at that big old pepper. He's a big old fat guy. And more peppers over here. My beets. I accidentally planted some pole beans over there, so I had to trellis them up. You can see all my peas. Aren't they so pretty? And all of these. I'm going to step back a little bit so you can see what the arches look like with the peas all coming up. So the peas are all coming up the side and getting almost all the way to the top. And maybe next year they'll make it all the way up. Let's see over here. This is my yellow pear tomato. And it really is going to get this big. I don't know if you can see how big the cage is. It's huge. And then this one over here is another cherry tomato. And it's already got some tomatoes on it. And it's going to be another big one. Broccoli rabe, couple tomatoes over here. Lots going on. These are my Swiss chard over there. And potatoes. I'm about to stick my hand in there and see how the potatoes are doing. Couple Napas over here. And all of my herbs. Thyme and dill. There's sage and parsley and tomato in there with some oregano and lettuce and peppers and all the way back. And all my potatoes in here. And then these tomatoes, they're 2 each, so I'm probably going to put a giant cage on them. These peas are almost all done. I'm about ready to take those out. And you can see this Napa, how it's almost done. How is that raspberry doing there? These are called Cajun bells. They're kind of spicy sweet. And then I did the same thing in here. There's green beans waiting to climb up this trellis. And there's my broccoli. Nice big guy. He'll come out soon. And some more peppers tucked in there because they're going to transition out at the same time. And that's lemongrass. And then some mint over here. And this is the new bed. So it used to just, you see that square? It used to just be that. And so I took some logs and extended it that way, and those are going to be the stepping stones, and that's oak granite. And then made it come all the way this way. I'm about to put some dirt in there right now. And then over here, so that's going to be a brand new bed. More tomatoes. All my lettuce is getting ready. Big tomato. All there, and then when it starts to do that, see how it's bolting up? It's about time. Since this one, it's bolting up. More tomatoes in there. There's a big old basil. More tomatoes. These are all potatoes over here. And then these guys, I think, so I have a lot going on here. There's squash, some lettuce, tomatoes, squash in the back, basil, that one's lime basil, and more lettuce. Big squash right there in the middle. 2 tomatoes in the back, you can see they're already making tomatoes. There's green beans and squash up here. More green beans, more tomatoes, more napa cabbage. This one's kind of like just stick everything in here. There's squash right there. And the yellow squash actually do really well in the shade, and so those are yellow squash. In the shade, nothing else is really going to grow there. Got some Swiss chard everywhere. So that's that bed. And so now when I come to the garden, I've got those 3 beds and all those